Mm, mm, mm. What's up? Man, today's just been shitty. Excuse me, y'all. That's that apple juice there. Um, yeah, today just been shitty. I wake up and I was like, I'm leaving. I was like, oh, that's so sad. I'm gonna miss you. I wasn't. Uh, so I basically, I don't know. I think I need to go see the doctor because man, I've been cold all fucking day, and it's 77 degrees outside. Shit don't make no sense. I guess that was my body way of saying, stop saying you ain't in menopause, bitch. Maybe you are, bitch. And I'm like, am I? Just something else to fucking deal with. Nobody got nothing to say. Hey, how you doing? Nothing. You're just gonna just sit there and look at me? Don't do that. That's not cool. Um, but then if you say something or put a number or an alphabet, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I see you, motherfucker. ah, I saw the investigation of Lucy Letby. Well, I somewhat watched it. That motherfucker was killing babies in the NICU. I like, well, goddamn. Some of them she tried to kill was like, no, bitch, I'm here now. You ain't nothing you gonna do. I'm here. I'm here. I was watching Alone. I think I'm gonna go back and watch that some more. I was watching it on Netflix. I finished his and hers. That was really, really good. But then I was on something, and they say now we boycott Netflix. I'm like, goddamn, y'all gotta fucking put a post up or something on everything that we boycotting and shit, man. Uh, because all that shit is hard to keep up with. Nobody got nothing to say. What up, Janelle? How you doing, man? What up, Libra? How you doing? No Super Bowl for you either. All right. Uh, how was your weekend? Hmm. Like yesterday, I spent the day with my cousins, and I was at one cousin house, and another cousin showed up, and I'm like, "Oh, y'all bitches be mixing and mingling. I ain't no say shit, okay?" So, we uh, we did that yesterday. I was with my cousins, and what did I do when I came back? Emela me do mando. I don't even remember too much about what I did after I came back. I'm watching cleaning videos on YouTube. Right, I didn't even think about it either. My son called me and Lonzo called talking about the halftime show about to start, and I'm like, okay, what exactly does that fucking mean? And so I just I did season me some ribs. I was gonna put them on the grill. What up, sweet D? How you doing? Oh, you didn't know till this morning? Mm. I didn't even I ain't think about none of that shit. I got up this morning, I was like, okay. I was surprised to see that Lonzo was dressing. He was like, oh, my mama come and get me. I called her and I'm like, well, goddamn, bitch, the day ain't even start good. But you going home? Hmm. You good baby. Yeah, I don't no. I got me some ribs in the oven. Um, and that's about it. That's about it. I was gonna put them on the grill, but when I saw that the last person who used my grill did not clean my grill and was gonna be benefiting from me cleaning my grill, I say fuck them. I put my shit in the oven. And motherfucker went brought buku shit to put on the grill. How you buy food to put on the grill and leave? Like, ooh, ooh. I will not lie, though. I've been feeding my dog a raw diet of lately. Uh I want to say I know she's in her room. That's what I could tell you. She in her room. But like I said, I had been feeding him a raw diet, and he been complaining all fucking day because today, well, yesterday I fed him fish. You know, fish don't hold you. You know, it really don't. It don't hold you. And he had been complaining all fucking day to day. And so when I finally took his chicken out the freezer to defrost and shit, then he won't shut the fuck up. What the fuck, you motherfucker? So I ain't fed him yet. But like I said, he stopped complaining. I'ma feed him though still. My only beef is he's a picky hoe. He might eat it like he might not eat it. He be having this attitude. Oh wow. I could believe that. But fuck all that snow and shit. He could have been grilling on the deck. Oh, my show about to come back on Netflix. February 19th, season 3, The Night Agent. That's part of why I kept Netflix. I just fucking stripped it down, but I kept it. And but right now I'm watching Runaway. Harlan Coben's Runaway. At least I was watching it. I started watching it when I was with my cousin the other day and I was waiting on her. See, I download shit for when I'm waiting on people. It was okay, but goddamn, it was too dark on my tablet. I'm cold. I want to know why she came to the door. No coat. Now he was on the front porch. Oh wow! I've been having these migraines every other day. I'm about to get my head proof to see what's happening. Hmm. It don't matter. I get you. Uh, man, I was like, man, it's well, fuck. I can't go to bed no week because like I say, I'm cooking, but they up in this motherfucker all fucking winding down like old fucking people and shit. He in the bed, she in the bed. Fuck Dwayne, he gone. Lord. Yeah, I understood you was getting something done to your head to find out what's going on. I ain't necessarily need to know it was a probe. I've been looking at shit and I've been adding up numbers and shit and I'm pissed off and shit. I think that's probably why I'm kind of like, you know, because I'm in a between a rock and a hard place, but I'm in a good place, so say. Um, right. I the other day I well, it wasn't the other day. They thought I was asleep, but I wasn't. Right. I don't know if it's chilly here. It wasn't chilly earlier. And oh, now it's 65. So the other day I was up, it was like Friday night, well, Friday morning. And man, my phone was just going fucking off. I was like, what the fuck? Let me see what the fuck going on here. Because you know, we got that group family chat and that bitch be going off. Oh wow, sorry to hear that one, sweet D. Oh, so especially sorry to hear that one, Chanel. Minus 20, and y'all about to get more snow. More power to you people. Um, I wonder if somebody did something to my dog while he was in the yard. And I'm gonna say why I say that. Because normally he go outside in the yard and he be there. He be there. But of lately, when the dog over here who he used to be playing with come start barking, he hit the door like, let me in, bitch, let me in. I like, well, goddamn. What the fuck going on there? But we would. Oh, y'all acting like old ass women. Why you did that nowadays? My daughter was talking about her and her friend, one of her friends, and I was like, well, I don't think that dating type is for me. Thank you, dude. Uh, Talking about her friend met somebody and he only come to her house at nighttime, and I was like, what's wrong with that? And she was, my daughter was like, look at her. I was like, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with him only visiting her at night? I was like, what exactly is she looking for? Fuck. I was like, you talking all that shit, bitch. You was a side piece too. Don't go there. Yeah, eventually he did start taking you out in the daytime and shit, but fuck all that. You know you was a side. You you didn't want to admit it, but you know you was a side. Like you wasn't the chicken, okay? You was something like, I'm gonna give you the red beans and rice. I ain't gonna play you to fries. The fuck you do with a lava lamp? You say that like you got big plans with that motherfucking lava lamp. Okay, and now what you gonna do with it? Now that you got it all turned on and shit. That's just like my house. When people come up to my house, they be like, "What them lights about?" I be like, "What lights?" I say, "My plant lights." Yeah, you can see them bitches good at night, especially. And my son was like, "That yeah, that's how the Ubers know where to go." I tell them whatever color light you got going on that day. Cause my plant light do three colors. It do red, it do blue, and it do purple. I, don't ask. I don't know. I've been having it on blue for a while, so I think I'm gonna change it to purple. I'm trying to grow me a an avocado plant. I guess I gotta water it every day. That's something I'm not about doing. See, my plants, they happy. No, I do not have a garden. All I have some house plants. Like I said, I'm trying to grow the avocado plant. All the seeds I have been planting this year have not grown. God damn. See, I told you it was fucking old. I told you. And you keep telling me, oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got the other day I looked up in there, and because there's something like obstructing my view of the lava lamp, well, not the lava lamp, look at you. The grow light, when I look, it looked like a few balls are out. But I cut it on last night, and I looked, and it was because it was behind part of the stand. That's what you watch it float. Look at the shapes, huh? So that's what you do with the lava lamp. So you be sober. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Once again, you be sober, cause them disco lights is aggravating, irritating as fuck. I can only do so much of them disco lights. But now they don't even do that kind of shit no more. They be having these little projectors, and it's like they be showing little movies and shit on your wall. I think I'm gonna get in that club. Don't you judge me. Don't you judge me. We brought one for Lonzo, but his was shitty. So I'm a but Timu got them all. I'm gonna go look on Timu for one of them projector things. Don't ask me what it is. It's some kind of projector. I'm saying disco lights, but you know what light I used to have in my room? It was like just a flashing white light. That shit used to be irritating as fuck. Talk about if you epilepsy. Yeah, fuck around, give you one of them, a seizure. Oh, Cat Williams got a thing coming out on Tuesday. I might watch that. My cousin cut his hair, which he should have been did that. Mm, shit. I don't know about. I'm thinking about doing the garden again, cause now I got all this good cold fertilizer thanks to Greedy. Um, I'm getting tired of these fucking cats. Uh, don't say, oh, but you feeding them. Yeah, but come on, bitch. There's fucking lines you draw and shit. And I guess I might have to put a gate around it to stop them from jumping in it. But my fucking plant box is starting to deteriorate. So I don't know. I might just really just go out there and give it one good kick and let it come apart and just put the dirt in another part of the yard or some shit. Um, in front of my window, there's like maybe a foot or so, also maybe 18 inches of right. And I think I'm gonna start planting shit there. I threw some cantaloupe seeds down there. They did not take. And I started some peppers. I started some what else did I start? I want to say dill or oregano. They did not take either. Maybe it's because my potted plants, I don't water them every day. Fuck, I don't even water them every fucking week. Um, okay then. I could dig it, I guess. uh, but right now I got my avocado in a little bitty pot like that. It's a small pot. I'm not gonna have to move it till it really start growing. It has not. Um, so I guess I just have no choice but to wait and be patient. But it already had a little string coming out of it when I put it in the dirt. So I guess once I see that brown part crack off, it'll be ready. I'm thinking about putting some peroxide in the water to give it a little more oxygen, and help it, loosen up the dirt and all that good shit. Some more. February 19th. All right. Man, they got all this new shit coming on fucking Netflix, and I guess that's good because I can't never find nothing to watch. No questions, no comments, no concerns. It's just gonna be me here talking. And if that's the case, let me go ahead on and turn on my music. Man. Yeah, we all used to party. Did y'all hear that? I know I wasn't tripping. Did y'all hear that? Did you fart? Okay, it was the dog. I know I didn't. I know I wasn't fucking tripping. That's probably why he was whining. His stomach fucking hurt. Fucking in his bitch fighting his ass off and shit. I think I'm gonna give him some yogurt and pumpkin tomorrow. Why would I be in a jail cell? Mrs. Doubtfire is on Netflix. I did see something about this Elizabeth Smart woman. I don't remember exactly what it was. If this would have been any other flavor, I'd have fucked this bitch up. But I'm not a cherry fan. Man, ain't that some shit? My son went to the store and who mine? That would have been good. Some wings. I wanted pizza though, but here's my pizza options, okay? And this is why I did not get pizza. One, my first pizza option is Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut ain't been the same. I don't. Hmm. Pizza Hut is one of the options. I say Pizza Hut because it's Pizza Hut, but Pizza Hut ain't been the same since before COVID. Okay, and then next we have Domino's. Um, I don't Domino's ain't all that no more. Okay, they changed their Italian sausage. Now they want to put them more fucking pre-cooked, free fat punks, not the little crumbles on there no more. So yeah, I'm good on the Domino's too. And the Domino's we order from, everybody normally gets sick from it anyway. So I'm good on the Domino's, all right. And then the third place is Little Caesars. Nah, Kelly Osbourne. What about her? There is no Papa John's near me. The one they did have, they closed it down about 3 years ago. So, and I know it's 3 years ago because we used to order it during fucking COVID, in 2020 and 2021. Okay, so that's my only options. Other than that, probably go to Walmart and get one of their pre-made ones. You had fish and chips. Hmm. And of course I could make my own. I could, but that is not what I want to do. So, you know how that shit goes. It's been a joy not to have to cook. And when I cook, there she go. Was it beer battered? For a Canadian, you sure act like an Englishman. Yeah, Pizza Huts are closing. Um, you always about that fish and chip shit. I you know what? I'm gonna go do that myself one day because, I had a sandwich from Carl Jr.'s. I don't know what the fuck they put on it. I'm just gonna go to a Carl Jr.'s, like when in my when my son is off. Yeah, blame it on that. Fucking blame it on that. I don't see you eating no sausages and beans though. You was talking about doing that shit the other day. What up, Kendi K? How you doing? Man, the other day my son was in here talking about fucking pork and beans and shit. And I'm like, hey, y'all know it's fucking early in the morning? Excuse me. Like, the fuck you gonna do with pork and beans early in the fucking morning? Is that sausage and potatoes? Bangers and mash. It sound like it. Yeah, we eat beans for breakfast all the time. Huh? Well, more power to you and your beans. Um, I'm not saying I've never eaten beans for breakfast. But I don't never be like, tomorrow I'm gonna have beans. Okay, see, yeah, that's sausage and potatoes. I don't never wake up and be like, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm gonna have some beans for breakfast. Fuck no. I'm not knocking anybody who do. I've done it before. But they were pork and beans, and I probably was eating it with some leftover chicken. Don't you judge me. I uh I have no problems eating leftovers for breakfast. I was at H Mart and they had some Korean blood sausage, and I started to get it, but then I was like, and they had like four links on it. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to try no blood sausage. My grandma used to make it all the time, but I never ate it. Yeah, I've never had blood sausage. So I'ma see. I do love liver. Liver don't look like blood sausage, okay? Like when you see blood sausage, you like fucking right. That is blood sausage. Ain't no fucking and ifs and buts about it. That is blood sausage. Uh, Pork and beans and wieners. No, I ain't no bean and weenie person. Like I'm not gonna intentionally be like be eating some beanie weenies in the morning. Yeah, but it's the color, right? Liver and onions will be good. I haven't had liver in a bit. I have had some. No, I haven't had any this year though. God damn it, it's already February. I might have to go ahead on and get some of that. I'm gonna go to the store and buy them ones that's individually frozen. That way I only cook one or two and put the rest back in the freezer. You wait. Let's back this all up on the preparation of blood sausage, okay? Um you have to slice it and fry it. Like what? No, huh? Liver and onions? Cause that blood sausage. And no, cause I was like, hey Keisha. And I called her. I was just fucking playing. I wasn't calling you. I was calling you, but I wasn't calling you. And I was like, look, they have blood sausage. And she looked at that shit and she looked at me. She was like, bitch, don't think about it. So, what you talking about? I knew that's what the fuck you was about to say. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Look, I have tried a lot of things um for the sake of experimental things. Uh Solo dolo my ass. I don't want to do it. Ugh. Have you really looked at fucking blood sausage, man? Like it's fucking like purple. Like really, it you. I can't even describe the shit. Okay, it look burgundy. Okay, I don't. What you see there, Cher? uh, no. It's what you say there, Cher. It ain't what you see. Um, but no, I watch them Korean mukbangs all the time, and they eat them like it's fire. Well, have you had one? Was it fire to you? You always. I have an idea. Fuck. Sometimes you need to keep them ideas to yourself. Yeah. A blood sausage don't seem like. So what exactly and how exactly? Hold up. I got the best motherfucker to ask right here. Hold up. I'm just being a good friend, sharing my ideas with you. Well, I recall, if I do recall correctly, you have your own channel. Wouldn't everyone like to see just Janelle go ahead on and eat that blood sausage since she wants to fucking volunteer so much? Haggis. I don't give a fuck what you call it. I don't want none. Wait, hold up, bitch. I put in blood sausage sides, right? What the fuck did Google tell me? Czechoslovakia with it. Nah, I'm good. Blood sausage side effects. What kind of fucking side effects? Uh, Black pudding is a nutrient dense food in iron, but its consumption carries risks due to its status as a processed high fat, sodium rich meat. Key side effects includes increased dementia. Wow. Right, you can't be contaminated with the toxins. That's correct. Uh, Cancerous. What? Bowel cancer. What, bitch? Huh. High consumption of processed meat like blood sausage is associated with 46%. Oh, well, we ain't eating it like that to worry about none of that. Iron overload, toxin, digestive issues. Oh, Oh, you got a channel, Libra? You ever do videos? It is recommended to consume blood sausage in moderation and part of a better. Who the fuck would eat that as a staple food? Oh my God. No, I don't want no haggis. I was looking up to see these people just got the three blood sausages on the plate. They call it boudin noir, blood pudding, marcella, pairs best with acidic, sweet, or hearty sides that cut through the rich, piney flavor. Huh? Applesauce, mashed potatoes. Now, I could do them fried onions and a crusty bread. Okay, hold up. Maybe I might just do this. Oh my God, pickles. They have me from right there. Uh, Sauerkraut. Mm. Buttered bread or toasted rye. I don't care for rye. Roasted carrots and pars. I don't care for parsnips. I guess I'm gonna have to eat that with some beans. They say baked beans or butter beans. Wait. I think they say potatoes, mashed potatoes. Yeah. Strong English mustard up. Hmm. Hmm. Pan fry it, bake it. Serve with roasted apples for a sweet serving. Fried eggs, bacon, and mushrooms. And you eat blood sausage? Fuck no. No mail what? I know what haggis is, but I'm not getting no haggis. It's all crap to me. Oh God, forgive me. Not knocking nobody who eat that shit. Cause I eat some shit some people be like, what the fuck? But I'm just saying, I don't want no haggis. I don't want no blood sausage. I don't want none of that. Um, okay. Is this people eating blood? Oh God. No. Fuck no. Huh. No, Janelle, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Cause the link in which you sent to me, ex-employee of Korean blood sausage plant reveals horrible conditions. Why would I want to eat somewhere like that? And what? Or but this, in your defense, in their defense, this was 4 years ago. Maybe they done got their shit together. But nah, nah. 40 billion, 34 million US. God damn. They said it was just a malicious report. They say he was being vindictive of his unfortunate resignation. And that their plan is good. In the video, black bugs are attached to the bottom of a large steamer used for steaming Sunday. and frozen pig intestines used in the skin laid on the floor. Wait, what? Used in the skin of Sunday are laid on the floor of the factory and thawed. Oh, hmm. What? I heard that the water falls when the frozen pipes melt. Hmm. In February, water fell from the drain pipe after freezing and bursting. It is not true that it was, oh my God. We found a gap by the sewage drain in the steam room over the holidays. The more I read this, the more I don't want to try this shit, man. The products that can't be sold are repackaged using new materials. Oh my God. Some of the Sunday that burst or were too thick or thin were reprocessed. Oh my God. Huh? I don't know, Janelle. You shouldn't have sent me this shit. And you talking about, I just wanted you to see the pictures. You motherfucker, you know I was going to read that ad. They call it Sunday sausage. Mm, I don't know. I'm not no real Korean. I don't know. I don't know. I have not had any nuts and don't plan on having any nuts. Oh, Sunday Korean blood sausage. Oh, why would you ask? Yep, and that's just what it looked like. And that's just why Keisha was like, bitch, if you don't get out my face. There's this one right here. That's just what it looked like in that case at the store. It looked like turds, man. And undigested rice. Hey, Miss Boosie, how you doing? Your game over with? Mm. Yeah, Haggis look even worse than the Asian. I'm good. The Haggis look even worse than the fucking Korean blood sausage. Oh, okay. Seahawks, right? Now I don't mind doing an English breakfast, but that's a lot of. I can't eat all that myself. Uh oh, this is a full on English breakfast. I saw a dude on YouTube make it, or was it Instagram? And he had the sausage, he had the beans, he had the tomatoes. Yeah, yeah. Okay, the Seahawks. All right. Hmm. Yeah, I couldn't eat all that shit. That's a lot of fucking food. Oh, he got a mushroom on there. Look, look. Something for Podmore. Right there. See that portobello mushroom he got on there? But I couldn't eat all that. I couldn't even eat all that if I made it in half. Maybe I could. One egg, one link, one bacon, uh the pork and beans. Oh, he got scrambled eggs on there too. I'm assuming. I'm assuming. Cause that's the only picture I see with that right there like that. Oh, that looks so good. You know them Canadian dishes. Stop trying to knock your people, man. You be eating that poutine and shit. No, I don't know any Canadian dishes. Yes, you do. Your maple syrup. You know Canadian dishes. Stop playing. Oh, that's just not for me. How's Keisha? She good. Yo, do you know what Alonzo came to our house for this weekend? I'm gonna let y'all guess. And then when y'all finish guessing, I'm gonna tell y'all. You only get one guess. Mm. That look like quail eggs. Is that quail eggs? Them eggs kind of small. Then he got four of them on my plate on the plate. What the hell being black got to do with being Canadian? They don't. Mm, I thought I was tripping. I was like, what the fuck? I must have fucking took it. All these people with all this fucking mail in my house, they better come get their mail because I'm not good with not keeping up with other people's shit. I throw that shit away. That should be working on my motherfucking nerves. I took my hair down the other day to go wash it and shit. I was on my way back home and I was unplaiting it and shit. And that shit was flying in my face. I was like, fuck. How do they do this shit? And but as I was taking it down, I was like, man, fuck that. They got too much grease in my hair to go wash this out. Your ass can make it too. Stop playing pussy. Also, nobody wanted to guess what Alonzo came to my house for? But then I'm not telling you. And it wasn't to spend time with us. That little fucker was gone before the sun came up good. Now the fuck I won't get hungry. Hey, Benita, what did Lonzo come to my house for this weekend? What up, Grace in favor? How you doing? Oh, I didn't have. I ain't want to look for it. No, he did not come to eat. He was upset when he found out when he woke up this morning I was cooking. But no, that ain't what he came here for. That motherfucker ate everything he had. He ate full TV dinners, uh, the chips, the tuna. I am there in the oven. And that little motherfucker, we at cuz house, right? And I'm outside. So I guess he felt like, yeah, I'm gonna speak with my chest and shit, right? And I was like, okay. But I'm outside, and I hear him talking. And he talking his ass off. And we talk, he talking, they talking. Then he go to brag and talking about how he got a girlfriend. This, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay, well, let me shut up so I can learn some more shit. And he keep talking and why the fuck this little motherfucker let some bitch write her name on her own, on his own. I say, y'all get mad with me, but 10 is too young to be fucking dating. Uh, he talking about his mama wasn't too happy about it, but he said when his daddy saw it, his daddy was all proud and shit. And I'm like, mm, proud. He don't even know what he alleges he doesn't know what a condom is. So what the fuck are you happy about him dating for at 10 years old? But he came over here for his nanny to make his girlfriend a basket for Valentine's Day. I mean, what motherfucker? Yes. He came over here for his nanny to make his girlfriend a basket for Valentine's Day. And of course, he still wanted his shit too. I went, oh, you was a cheeky motherfucker, you bitch. And I saw the little basket. She made it like a little capsule. And I want to say it was a lotion. I say it is too. Leave him alone. Shit. No little girl shouldn't be writing no names on him, dude. Like I told him, I say I need to get a mark and write fucking mama on top that bitch. He said, well, I would wash that off my own. I was like, well, bitch, how long was that on your own for? And he just started laughing. I went, well, I'll be a monkey's fucking uncle. And he talking about, yeah, they kids, but then the kids turn into adolescents, and adolescents turn into adults. And if you don't know nothing about no fucking rubber, you shouldn't have no fucking girlfriend. Straight up. Right. I can't say that for a little dude who watching porn and shit, okay? I can't say, oh, they're just being kids. Then they doing sneaky shit. Like, look here. 10 years old, little children shouldn't be look. This is as far as Valentine's Day go with 10-year-olds, okay? Oh, I brought you this little fucking card that came with this little fucking candy, and take this piece of paper and this sucker and get happy. That's Valentine's Day for 10-year-olds. Or you go to the store and buy her a bag of Skittles or some shit. But fucking baskets and shit, fuck no. With lotions and perfume, fuck no. You saying explore their body, not other people body, okay? Uh no, 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 no. Uh Valentine's Day for 10-year-olds, that's doing too much. That's just like they having dances. When I was going to school, they didn't have dances till like the seventh, eighth grade. The fuck you giving dances for fifth graders? Right. And my daddy would have did the same fucking shit, Benita. No word of lie. Then you don't want to know who the fuck that little boy is. I wasn't like how you want to let kids date that don't even know their bodies yet. What up, Nita? How you doing? But then again, these little kids, they fucking got these phones. They got all kind of shit. They probably already know their bodies, but they don't know everything they need to know. Because when I told him, I said, well, since you want to start dating and shit, I guess we need to talk to you about rubbers and shit. He was like, what's that? Condoms, prophylactics. You don't know what none of that is? He was like, no, make that shit make sense. Then this motherfucker go sit there and go all overboard off the top. Man, you should have just gave him uh the half capsule, maybe with the little teddy bear and some candy, and maybe that's about it. If we had to go that far, okay? But as far as fuck she need body lotion for? Fuck she need body spray for? 10 years old. What the fuck going on here, bitch? You brought that to my little 10-year-old. I'm gonna have to whip her ass. I'm just I'm just saying it like it is. Right, Nita? You wanted to give her some lotion? You should have gave her a little sample bottle of Jergens. That the fuck? And I'm like, you encouraging this shit? You and his daddy, y'all stupid fucks. And he like, yeah, give me a whole the full. Right. Hell no. My parents didn't allow us to date till high school and date. And I had my one boyfriend I want to say me and him dated for a while, but we ain't never do shit. He was trying his damnedest, but I was like, bitch, ain't Mel ain't about to be getting pregnant, bitch. Fuck you. And fuck that. Condoms are not 100% effective, so that's not gonna work for me. So I'm not trying to be on MTV, you know. I'm not trying to be on Maury and shit. I started dating in high school more so because it was expected. Um, I already mm, right, and but fuck, ain't none of my friends dated. I was the only one who was dating. And then after the boy that I had been with for a while, I got rid of him. I did not date again until ooh, I was an adult. I was fucking 19 when I started dating again. Don't you judge me. And right, I'm not encouraging none of that shit. They too young for that shit. I was at like I said, my cousin, and we was talking, and she was like, um, my son did something. I said, oh, you could thank me for that. Because how can I say it? He's not a talker. He talks, but he's not really a talker. So he'll bust out and kiss you. And like I told her, I said, oh well, you could thank me for him kissing you on the cheek. Because when he tried to kiss me, I was like, hey baby, what you doing? I was like, no, no, we don't do that. I went right here, not right here, right here. And then she went to saying, man, you got my son walking around here saying all kind of shit. And I know it can't be from nobody but you. And I was like, what the fuck you talking about? She was like, man, the other day I told him about putting something in the dryer. And she said, the way he said that shit made me fucking think of you. And I was like, man, look at this shit here. She said, wait. And she said, another thing you got my baby doing. Have a good one. He said that shit to everybody. I went, and you gonna blame me? Maybe it was me, but I don't see the problem. He's starting to talk more and shit. He's still hyping shit. He's 16. He gonna be 16. Lord, I don't even know what to give a 16-year-old boy. I'm probably well, they're giving him cologne for Valentine's, so I don't think he gonna need no more. But that motherfucker non-verbal and be macking his ass off. Bitches, every fucking time his auntie take a picture of him and she be like, oh, they say you was cute. He went, I know. I'll be like, that boy, yeah. He got money. What he gonna do with money? Um, all he do with his money is he go to McDonald's, Little Caesars. Uh, no, I'm gonna find him some another type of drone or something. If I could find a 100% unrechargeable but battery one, but they all need to be charged, and that's the fucking beef about that one. But I know he liked them drones. Lonzo liked them bitches too. Wow, Nita, for real? Wow. 22? Fuck no, my first real, but I can't say that because even though I know we weren't gonna be doing shit, we were just like, chopping it up basically. But that little boy used to come correct. Ain't no word of lie. That motherfucker used to buy me cassettes. Bitch used to make me mixtapes and shit. It'd be Valentine's, them little heart candies. He'll give me one of them and he'll give me a CD, well, a cassette. Oh, that's the title. Fuck if I know. Man, that's the title? You kidding me? Yeah. No. Oh, that is what I put. Uh, huh. I don't know what that's about. If you can tell me, I'd be happy for you to tell me, but I don't know what that's about. No, touch it. I don't know shit. Lord, Dwayne off. That mean maybe he coming back here today. Eh, what? But do it bent? Okay. Let me see that. Fuck that. So, y'all got anything planned for the upcoming week? I don't think I do. I went to Ricky last appointment with her. Uh and yeah, now put that on it. Wow. My we didn't have it. Man, please, come on now. One of my cousins, fuck, two of my cousins had abortions before I got out of high school. Uh, I don't. My mom always was a slick one. Hey, you see what your cousins. You want to do that shit? You let me know. I'll put you on a pill. I did. That was our thing. Mixtapes and that was the boy that I was fucking with that used to eat dog bones. I like, bitches, you serious? Y'all don't even have a dog. I like, damn. What was it like for you growing the fuck up? If you went out here, yeah, milk bones. His favorite was barbecue, but he used to eat the meat too. Two of my cousins. And then when all my cousins started having babies and I didn't have one, they looking at me stupid. Bitch, I wasn't having none. Fuck that shit. That I know what the fuck that's gonna do. I'm good. I'm not about to have none. My cousins that was born with me the same year with me, both of them had kids. And so when I was like 25 and 26 and I didn't have a kid and shit, my daddy was like, "What the fuck, man?" And I was like, "You know I'm a lesbian, right?" Hell no, a lot of my friends had their babies. Um, a lot of my friends had their babies. That's like I got a friend my age and she got a child that's 35 years old. Good night, Janelle. Have a good one. Be blessed. Enjoy your week. No, that is not how I came out to my daddy. Uh, he already knew that I was dating women and whatnot, but he thought if he could stop me from dating women, I would start dating men again. And like I told him, it just wasn't my cup of tea. Like I'm dating way more than you even realize. You know what I'm saying? I was dating way more than he realized. And I'm gonna tell you, like I told my therapist, the first time, I ain't even really gonna say the first time I was with a broad, but the first broad that I really was with, uh, after that it was over with. Uh, but fuck, I had been. He asked me that, yeah, when all my cousins had them children, and me nor my sister had no babies, and my brother had a baby. I guess he just didn't count my brother child. Uh, but he was like, um, "Well, why you ain't have no kids?" I was like, "Well, uh, on top of being a lesbian, I don't want to start cause no confusion or nothing like that." And you know, and then he went to naming men that he knew that I did it, but I was dating way more than that one man he knew. and and like I told him, I say, well, when you come to a motherfucker's door with the police talking about is my daughter in there, that kind of changed relationships. Look, I don't mind kids. I just never wanted none. At one time I thought I did, but once I knew I was not about to be married and shit like that, I didn't want no kids. Cause bitch, you're gonna be right here fucking suffering just like I am. And if you're not gonna be my mate, my husband, uh, and as you see how it worked out with the broads, I'm not having no fucking children. Um, my first real girlfriend, was like, let's do that. And when I got with, I was like 23 years old, so I was still kind of young and tender and shit. But I even agreed to that shit. But I said, how am I supposed to get pregnant, dude? And she was like, you can fuck my uncle. I was like, bitch, fuck you. We just not gonna have no kids here. And the uncle she was talking about, she looked just like him. And I was like, that's all good and dandy, but I don't want to fuck your uncle, okay? Um, Matter of fact, when I was in New Orleans, I ran across him. Man, he an old ass fucking man now. And I was like, nah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. And even then, about right, it is young. So I was like, nah, nah, I'm good, I'm good. And I've been with Keisha for 20 years. You know, I've been raising them. You feel cheated? You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Um, you know, everybody's pet is not meant to be blessed with children. Um, but here's the thing. You said you wanted to go through to carry the child to give birth to be a mother. You don't have to carry a child or give birth to be a mother. And I think when you oh wow, Miss Boosie, damn. No, that's not a well, no, in a way it could um you don't necessarily have to do all those things to be a mother. I have mothered several kids, even though they still call me their dad. Um, really tell you the truth, just this strap. All the rest of them used to call me my ex. I used to have they used to just call me my name. Cause like I told them, there go your mama right there. And oh congratulations on her marriage. Yeah, but yeah, that's good. But they have so many kids out here who need it, you know, need, you know, someone to raise them. Um, but yeah, I know mm, well, let me just put it this way. Um, that's one of the regrets I now have, but I didn't want to have them. But I've raised enough, so I'm good. And that was my thing about having a child. It's like two little bitty dots becoming this human being. That was a, you know. And then I know the part of having to carry them, and no, that's why I didn't have none. I think I didn't want the commitment. You know, a child is a forever thing. You know, like um even your child gonna be there even when your husband ain't, so see. And even if the husband leave or the daddy leave, that child is still gonna be there. And I didn't want to have to put up with that kind of shit. Because the one man that I was really, really serious with, he was like, we gonna have a baby and because you gonna be mine forever. You ain't gonna never leave. I'm never leaving. And when he told me that shit, I said, you know what, bitch? You just made sure I ain't gonna ever have a baby for you. Or in the long run, really have babies. Yeah, that was my choice. Um, but I don't really know if it was really my choice. And I'm gonna say, well, I can't say that because I use a lot of birth control. I believed in birth control. But then when I got around right before Lonzo was born, about maybe a year or two before Lonzo was born. Really, I'm gonna say about a year. Keisha was like, "Come on, let's do that, this, that, and the other." Now you have to realize this was before I almost died. And right. That's what I was saying. You can't mother a child without giving birth. And Keisha was like, well, blah blah this and blah blah that. And it's always the same fucking problem. And it's always the same fucking problem. Oh no, if you having my baby, I'm delivering. I like you could deliver that shit to a jaw. He was like, no, 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 I'm putting my dick in your shit. And I'm like, no, thank you. I said, then what you gonna do when you fall in love? And that motherfucker died laughing at me. But motherfucker, you was falling in love and you ain't never fucked me. So what you gonna do when you fall in love? What you gonna do when I just decide to just up and disappear and never tell you nothing about your child? What you gonna and this motherfucker, he even though he's a shadow in his kids' life, he is still in all their lives. And I did not, I would have been like, you don't want to do that with me. Cause I'm gonna ghost you. We gonna ghost you. You gonna come looking for us. You gonna be talking about, hey, cuz, what it? No, we gonna ghost you. So you might as well go ahead on. He was another one of them throw motherfuckers. If you have a baby for me, you mine for life. No, bitch, what's wrong with you? Like this was only about making a baby. It was not about us having no kind of fucking relationship. And that's another thing about fucking having babies with people. You have to have a relationship with a motherfucker you don't even want to fuck with no more for the sake of this little fucking thing you done made. Fuck that. Yeah, yeah. It's a whole lot about having babies. But then again, you didn't have that situation because you still with your husband. But still, nah, you're right. Nieces and nephews ain't the same. Cause when you go home at night, you could go to bed without having to worry about, damn, this child need clothes. Damn, I gotta did did they eat enough? Or I gotta make sure that they this and I make sure that they that. You're right. I only have one niece. I have not ever met her in person. Um, I don't even know if she's still alive. Oh, and once right, because she was born, and that's another reason I did not want to have kids. Okay, I have a niece. She was born in 2000, maybe 99. I want to say she was born in between 99 and the early 2000s. I'm going to say she was born in 2000 because no, I've seen her. I've never met her. Um, I want to say that's another reason I didn't have kids. My niece was born with a birth defect. And I also have another first cousin who have a baby with the same problem, the same birth defect. And I didn't want that was a child I did not want to raise. Call me selfish, but that was a child I did not want to raise. No, no, I have only seen her in pictures. Every time I contact her mother's like, I get nothing. No answer, no block, no nothing. She just does not answer me. And the fuckery of it is they live right here in Dallas. And like I say, that's why I say I don't know if she's even alive. I want to say she has bifida, but my I have a cousin. His baby was born in 2000 and I want to say four. So she's like 4 years younger than my niece, and both of them have spinal bifida or something. And my family tree, because my brother's an asshole. I didn't know the family playbook was because I have an aunt who does not have children. And that's another reason I didn't want to go through all that shit. I have two aunts; they could not have children. Um, and that's putting too much into it. That's putting too much into conceiving. Uh, they didn't have kids. They could not conceive kids. I don't now don't act don't I don't know if it was because of a I don't know why they couldn't. Okay, let's just put it that way. Cause back in the day when they was doing them abortions, they ain't give a fuck how they was doing them. So I don't know why they couldn't have kids. But being as though I was born at Lakeside Hospital for Women, I'm guessing my mama had problems conceiving too. And they did have problems conceiving. They did. So I was like, I got a lot of cards stacked against me, and then I'm gonna be stuck with this child for the rest of my life. And whoever its father is, nah, I'm good. She's like that because my family must have this playbook. Oh, if you want me to pay child support, I'm gonna get custody and I'm gonna just give it to my sister. And the reason I say that is I found out who my brother learned that dumb shit from. Cause that's what he told his baby mama. If you won't press me, we gonna go to court and I'm gonna just get custody. And I have an uncle who did that same shit to his daughter's mother, and that motherfucker looked just like my uncle. And she had a set of twins. She had conception problems. I think it's a family thing, man. And my daddy told me he don't have no more children out there nowhere. And if he do, them bitches better keep on keeping it a fucking secret. I went, wow. Okay. She did that because of my brother and his stupid bullshit. Yeah, I know. My sister was trying to have a baby and it didn't happen. But like I told her, just cause you trying, you fuck motherfuckers is slick nowadays. They'll go get a vasectomy and never let you know a motherfucking thing. And be talking about, yeah, we're trying, but I don't know what's going on. And right. No, my cousin, she did in vitro and she came up with a pair of twins, a boy and a girl, different as night and day. All right, Libra, have a good one. Thanks for coming in. But no, right, it is. Um, but I want to say they're the only two that I know that have it. But look at this shit here, too. I don't think so. They're the only two that I know that got that particular problem. Um, and all that shit goes back to who the fuck is my grandfather or my grandmother. because every time I do ancestry and my family come up, they come up as half cousins. And when we first did ancestry, my aunt came up as my aunt and my cousin. Yeah. You was gonna ask me what? Were those the only two who had it? Yeah, that I know of. It wasn't gonna skip my generation. That was my generation. But all my other cousins, I'm going through my head about all my cousins, right? And yeah, ain't none of my other cousins, kids are like that. And like I said, my sister never had none. So uh and even on either side, none of my other, they might have a few autistic kids now. I ain't gonna lie about that one. They might have a few autistic ones. But as far as that spinal bifida or cerebral palsy or whatever it is, just my brother and my first cousin, the one that's in the pen. They're the only two that had those problems. Because now that I think about it, really to tell you the truth, I have a cousin who have, I want to say 7 or 8 kids, and I only know two of his kids. Uh, so I can't say about all the rest of his. And but yeah, I was having too much fun to have babies. It's like sitting on the sideline for 9 months. I don't see that. I likes my fun. uh and that's part of why I was like, fuck no, I'm good. Then I watched my friend daughter have a baby, and she was a smoker, a real smoker. And her baby was born with fucking a smoker's cough. I was like, oh fuck no, I'm good. I am good. No, I'm not about to do that to no fucking child. And I'm not about to do that to myself either. So uh that baby had a smoker's cough till he was like 2 years old. And I like, nah, I'm good. And he was fucking something like 4 pounds and some change. I was like, damn. And even till this fucking day, that little boy about, oh, I won't say he about 14 or 15. That motherfucker little bitty like that. He is. He really is. He in fucking high school, but he look like he belong in elementary. Talk about stunt your growth. That shit used to trip me out. I used to call that baby Smokey. They're like, stop calling him that. I was like, bitch, you should have stopped smoking them Newports. That motherfucker there did not only Newports, but 100s. Like, goddamn, but how much do you have? How much are you really fucking smoking for your baby to come out with a smoker's cough? Smoker's cough, wear glasses, thick glasses. Like, goddamn, bitch, what the fuck was up with you, bitch? Man, I can't believe I came live on this channel. I think I'm gonna be continuing to go live on my channel. I gotta be solo. No offense to all you good people out there. Um, no shit. That girl was, like I say, who knows what she was smoking. I ain't gonna say it like that, but I know she was smoking more than cigarettes. But the smoking cigarettes, the stopping before you go to the hospital so he don't have nothing in his system is fine and whatnot. But how much did she smoke during the whole fucking pregnancy? I ain't seen her in a while. Last time I saw them children, Lonzo was 2. And he was about, oh, I don't know how old his little bitty ass was. Man. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, right? Yeah. I don't have no idea. I guess I gotta go look at my calendar. But if I don't have nothing to do, I might cook tomorrow. Like really cook. I have not cooked in a while. Oh, that's because she in the bed. She probably sleep. She probably I'm not gonna say she is. I could call her and see. Keisha! Yeah, she sleep. I'm assuming that. I don't know. Keisha said these be her moments for her and her friend. And I be like, oh, excuse me. Because I know you ain't going to be just coming in here to use no bathroom if you're in front of the camera. I like, bitch, fuck you. Um, but hey, I don't know if she should be even in the mood for that. We fucking in the we're in the recovery room and shit, right? And the fucking the discharge nurse is reading her off her information, off the shit like, oh no, bitch, we making sure you get all this information for real. That you don't go home and just fucking be like, oh, throw that paper to the side. They read her all her instructions and shit, right? And it was like no penetration, no shower, no baths, no this, no that, no this. This fucking stupid bitch gonna tell that woman. She said, well, I have a question to ask you. You say no penetration, right? That's not gonna be a problem. She said, but what about Rose, the Rose? Would that be a that motherfucker looked at Keisha, blinked a couple of times, and she went, no, well, technically, it's not being inserted, is it? Uh well, I guess that should be okay. I was like, who the fuck asked that kind of question? Like, you're not inserting that. So did you really have to ask that question? And right, Marika, she finally stopped smoking. That bitch told me, girl, I'm glad. You know how much money I'm saving now? I say, bitch, fuck you. And wow, March the 3rd or the 5th. It's somewhere. The baby gonna be born next month. Um, I'm really skeptical about buying clothes. Maybe I should just buy it white because I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. They don't really know what this baby is. She said every time they try to sex it, it would turn its back and shit like that to them. And I'm like, so y'all running around here talking about it's a girl, and are you really sure? It don't matter. She always gonna need diapers and wipes. I need to get some of them this week. Man, I was frauded. They fucking shut my card off. Now I'm waiting for a fucking another card to come. And I'm like, okay, well, I think I can handle this. I can work it out. Bitch, I got bills to fucking pay. Nah. And nobody don't want to be hearing that shit. Oh, bitch, I was frauded. Uh, I was frauded. So I can't pay you just right now because I don't have no fucking card. Then they like to kick that, well, give me your banking account number. Bitch, the fuck I will. I'm just gonna have to be like, fuck you. Man, Curtis fucking starting to get nervous about working where he work. And I'm like, what you nervous for, Mr. Military Man? I told you where you going to work at ain't no good spot, dog. Especially the position, the job you want. You want to be a CEO, a DSO, call it what you want. And I'd have preferred you still in the military instead of being a fucking CEO. Then we sitting up here, we talking to them, and they like, if somebody getting raped, you just gotta let them get raped. What, bitch? If they fighting, you just let them fight till they finish. What kind of fucking jail rules is this? He's still in training right now. But the closer he gets to fucking taking his post, he's nervous as fuck. Fuck, he should have went been the police for that shit. At least you can move around. Hey, if you got to run for cover, you can. But a motherfucker walking up on you with a fucking shank behind your back, how you gonna get away from that? I just tell them, wear his vest. I don't give a fuck if they don't have guns. Wear your vest. Oh, Lord. All right, then, y'all. I'm going to say good night. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you for your company. Thank you for your conversation. Thank you for your time. Till next time, y'all. I don't know what's the outro on this. I'm gonna have to learn it, or I'm gonna have to stick it on this thing, so that every time I'm on here, I can know it to say it. But like I said, dude, I'm next time I go live is most likely gonna be on It's Mel Baby. But thank y'all, all you MK Saints, for coming. Next time, y'all, peace, love, and hair grease. I'm out. Is that good? Good night, Nita. In the mud. Oh, here you go, right here. Have a good night.